The finale, which has been revealed to be a full-on movie, is right around the corner, or at least the first part of it is. Some people have been waiting over a decade for this moment. Hopefully it will be worth the wait. Episode 15 was, even after a 4-year wait. However, it is time for me to try and predict what will happen during the finale of Inanimate Insanity Season 2. But first, I also need to recap my predictions from last time, starting with the release timeline. I predicted that the finale would release in February of 2025, and was way off on that as the first part is releasing on September 7th. Not helping is that, at the time, I believed it would be all one episode. People kept quoting a Q&A session with the Inanimate Insanity crew in the comments about how I was incorrect, but I never thought to seek it out since, as of this video, they have not released it officially from what I can tell, and I honestly forgot they were even doing one. My mistake. There was nothing about MePhone X, but there was indeed a tease for the return of Cobbs at the end of episode 15. He attempted to call MePhone 4 right at the final moments of the episode, but MePhone hung up on him. Taco ended up having a pretty central role in episode 15, forcefully taking over hosting for the episode, with MePad's help as the latter hoped the contestants would join him in quitting the show. I actually sort of got the challenge right, as part of it was in fact to build the biggest bonfire. However, there was also a truth or lie component, or as MePhone calls it, truth or flare, to try to raise a moving platform up to the rope to burn it. As for the elimination, 2 contestants ended up leaving the game. Lightbulb was in 4th place as she effectively dropped out upon getting to see Paintbrush again. This also means that my winner prediction is invalidated. Evidently, MePhone learned nothing in this episode because guess who surprised the final 3 with a second elimination? Suitcase had to choose between knife and baseball to take to the finale. To the surprise of many, she chose knife, so baseball got out. Since that's all the predictions that have been proven or disproven, that means it's time for new predictions, starting with the release dates. We already know Part 1 is coming on September 7th. They refer to it as Act 1 in the trailer. As movies are usually split into 3 acts, I'm thinking that this will be no exception and that there will be 3 parts to the movie. For the other parts, it has been confirmed by Brian Koch, best known as the voice of Fan, that the rest of the movie will hopefully have released by Christmas. I'm more specifically thinking Act 2 will come in October, and Act 3 by early December. Before we get into more actual predictions, I want to touch a little bit on a couple of other things that have been confirmed about Part 1 specifically. For one, we know that most likely Taco and Pickle will finally have a confrontation for the first time since 2012, as the shots below appeared one right after the other. It will likely be MePad who encourages her to take this step as well, going by this 3rd shot. We also know for certain that every contestant from Season 2, except Marshmallow, and at least some from Season 1 will be included in the finale as well, as seen in these screenshots and the thumbnail for the trailer. For the thumbnail, I don't know what they might be reacting to. It might be Taco, but Lightbulb and Baseball looked shocked too, and they already know she's around. Back to predictions, I still stand by that there will be at least one fight scene in the movie. It just feels fitting to include one, you know? We see in the trailer for episode 16 that MePhone 4 is still worried about confronting Cobbs. I think in episode 16 we will finally actually see him again, but the actual confrontation won't occur until one of the later parts. For who the winner will be, it is down to Suitcase and Knife. To tell the truth, I could see this one go either way, as both played a great game and either will be a great winner. Since I have to pick one for the sake of the video, I think it will be Knife who ends up taking the victory here. One more thing, do I think Inanimate Insanity will get a 4th season? I'm still not really sure either way, but given that Season 2 is ending with a movie, and that one that seems to be tying up many loose ends, I think after that may be it for the series as a whole. It definitely seems far less likely after that news anyway. If there is a 4th season, I don't think it will be a competition, but sometimes it is okay to let good things come to an end, as all good things must. What do you think of all my predictions? For such a big upcoming event finale, I really thought I would have more to say, but I surprisingly didn't. Maybe I'll make another follow-up after Act 1 if I come up with more predictions. For now, to recap my predictions, there will be 3 acts total, with Act 2 in October and Act 3 by early December. There will be a fight scene in some form. Cobbs will appear in at least one scene of Act 1, Knife will end up winning the season, and there probably won't be a Season 4, and it won't be a competition if it does happen. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one.